This is Writer's Row. I'm DC Wright-Hammer. If you like what I've been doing on this channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you get notifications for when new videos are uploaded, and hit that little bell. That'll make sure you get notified. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps others find videos like this and gives me more confidence to continue making videos. Let's go ahead and get into the topic for this week's episode, and that would be 5 things that writers need to start doing on social media right now. I did a video a little while back that were 5 things that authors should stop doing. So I wanted to do the reverse of that, the positive, and give people a little bit of pointers as to some of the best ways to be effective on social media, how to build a platform and brand using social media. I'm going to specifically focus on Twitter. That's where I have my biggest presence, although a lot of these things apply to Facebook and Instagram. The number one thing you should be doing on social media as a writer, the first thing you should do is have a pinned post or pinned tweet on your page, so as people find you on social media, or if they go to your page, they see your work. It should be whatever work you're trying to promote right now. If you're published, it's easy. It could be a link to your book so people can purchase it. If you're not published, it can be a link to your blog or writing excerpts or anything that you have out there that you want people to take a look at, start considering. If you do not promote your work, it's just not going to happen. It's a lot of work to do that, and this is a simple way. Having that pinned tweet be something that you want to broadcast, that people are going to start to associate that work with your name, with your Twitter handle, with your Facebook page, all of that. It's all part of the brand building, so make sure to get that pinned tweet or pinned post out there. The number two thing you should do as a writer on social media is have a professional banner graphic either made or make it yourself. There are websites like canva.com, and you can even build some of them in just like PowerPoint, or if you go to, I forget, is it Google Slides or something like that, where you can just build, they have to be, and you can look up the specifics. I'll actually link them in the description for the different social medias, but you can get a banner made that's really wide picture and have that showcase something, whether it's your work, your name, if you have a logo, whatever kind of brand you're trying to build. Have a professional, somewhat professional graphic made. Again, as they land on your page, if you followed number 1, they'll see that top post, but then they're also going to see this banner at the very top of your page in your profile. And that's going to, again, keep people into who you are, what you have to offer, and what you're bringing to the table on social media, what your brand represents. Number 3, support other writers. Make sure that as you find yourself on social media, that you look to share the work of other people, read the works of other authors and other writers that are out there. Befriend them. These are your peers. These are part of the writing community if you're on Twitter, and support them. Like their posts, retweet their stuff, or share it. If you can, buy their work, read their work, encourage them. Maybe you can offer services and maybe trade services with them, like beta reads and edits and things like that, where you can help each other out. One of the things I will caution you on is book review trading. That's technically against the terms of service for people for organizations like Amazon. So you want to be careful doing book review swaps like that. That can possibly get you in trouble, where you lose reviews or lose credibility. But in general, going back to the main point, find ways to support other writers. I do this show. I do Writer's Row. Previously, I did what was called the Indie Author Spotlight, where I would put authors on my website. However you can, support other writers. If you help enough people in the world, I firmly believe this, that eventually, that reputation is going to start speaking for itself, and you're going to have opportunities that you wouldn't have if you weren't this person who is supportive of other writers, who is willing to put themselves out there and help others. So you want to develop that kind of reputation. Number 4, be yourself and be your brand. You want to make sure that those two things can coincide with one another. You can be yourself and you can represent your writer or author brand on social media. On the last video where I did 5 things you should stop doing, I said stop trying to be someone that you're not. So this is the flip of that, but I'm also adding, I'm talking about your brand as well. And your brand does not, it should be about writing. If you're part of the writing community, you should do things that are writing related, but that doesn't have to be everything. If you like to cook, post pictures of you cooking or videos of you cooking or whatnot. If you like animals, cats, things like that, feel free to be yourself and expand your brand beyond writing so people see you as somebody who's more than just, you're just trying to have that writer persona. You want to just be a well-rounded person to some extent, and you want that to be reflective on your brand, that you're relatable, that you're a normal person, and you just happen to also be a great writer as well. So make sure to be yourself on social media and your brand. Don't try to be witty if you're not witty. Don't try to be, somebody who does writer lifts every half hour if that's not who you are. Just be yourself and let everything else take care of itself. Number 5, avoid drama. I know this is something I say you should start doing. You should start doing this if you're not already avoiding drama. Certainly don't start drama. And by drama, what I mean is interpersonal attacks on individuals in writing community, like other writers or people like that, name dropping, screenshotting, and by that I don't mean that you shouldn't have opinions, and I don't mean that you should tolerate trolls or bullies or people that are in the community like that. You can take a firm stance against them. That's not drama. That is showing that you're principled. Don't get pulled down in the interpersonal stuff. If someone is being a bully, you're free to call that out. In fact, that can be a good extension on yourself and your brand from the previous point I mentioned, that you're somebody that the community can count on, that you're somebody who is not going to just lay down and, just let bad things happen, especially to people who you've developed as friends, people that you respect. I do caution you, you want to make sure you do trust the people that you're going to defend. You don't want to find yourself defending people and then the alternate is true, that they're the ones that were kind of starting it, they were the ones that are egging it on. But in general, it's okay to have opinions on social media. It's okay to defend people on social media. By avoid drama, what I mean is avoid those personal attacks, avoid calling people names. Those types of things are going to get you nowhere, and it's going to cause you a lot of problems. Deleting posts, blocking people, and it's just going to make being on social media that much worse. If you can avoid a lot of that stuff in general, the interpersonal stuff, I think that's going to set you up for more success moving forward. So those are the 5 things that I think writers should start doing on social media right now. Let me know in the comments down below what you think I missed. If there's anything you're doing, you're having success with, you think should be added to the list. And any other feedback you want to give me, I love those comments down below, so make sure that you do that. Again, if you like the content I've been putting out on this channel, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will catch you next time. Take care.